So, TaylorMade M2 driver. Going to do a review on this today. Granted, the club has been out for probably 6 months or so now, but this is a review I've always been meaning to do, and today I've got a chance to do it, so let's do it, let's talk about it. So, M2 driver, head cover, boxing glove style head cover, very similar to the M1, just a slightly different colour. Not a fan of the boxing glove head cover, but hey ho. Driver itself is awesome. It looks fantastic. So here we go, there you go, have a look at that. So that has got the carbon composite crown, so it's got the composite crown here, carbon, and the white's titanium, which helps you line up. So that's the combination of the two. By making the crown carbon, it means the sole, which is titanium, is going to have a little bit more weight in the sole, so we're going to get the ball up a little bit better. M1's the same. They look exactly the same. When you put the club down behind the golf ball, I mean, you can't tell the difference at all if it's an M1 or an M2 driver. I think the writing on this, it says on the back of the crown there, if you can see that, it says there, tuned performance, and that is a slightly different colour in the M1. Big deal, eh? Okay, so that's the difference as you look down. The white titanium is fantastic. I mean, to line the ball up is so easy with that. So you've got this, try and get this in line with the camera, miss that tripod. So we're there, and the ball in line, so it's all 90 degrees to where you're aiming. It's really, really good, very, very clever. It just looks sleek, it looks great. We all know that, we've all seen it. M1's been out for ages, M2's now out, so there we are. There's loads of different shaft options. I've got 10.5 regular flex. Okay, so we're keeping it all regular, nothing fancy. There's different shafts you can get online. If you go onto TaylorMade website, they'll give you all the shaft options on there. You can get custom fit. I think you can get custom fit for free for this. So the head, difference between the M1 and the M2, pretty straightforward. The M2 has the weight in the back here, so the centre of gravity is pushed further back for a higher launch and a little bit more forgiving, so it's deeper in the face. The M1 has a sliding track there, so you can move the centre of gravity further forward for a lower penetrating ball flight. M1 has the weight on the front sort of rail as well, which goes up and down here. The M2 obviously doesn't, it just has the speed pocket, which allows the face to compress at impact, legally of course. But it looks fantastic, looks really, really good. From a price point of view, the TaylorMade M2 is about 120 quid cheaper. So as soon as you take this rail out of there, or the weights out of there, and the movable weight out of there, you're saving yourself 120 quid and basically getting the same driver. A lot more forgiving, I think. I have tried it. I'm going to tape this one up. I've got flight scope set up here. I'm going to put a little bit of face tape on this because this is one from stock, and I'm going to hit a few balls and see what sort of numbers we get. I'm at elevated tee here into the wind, so I'm not planning, I don't think I'm going to hit it that far, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see what numbers we get. And really for me, when I look for a driver, what I'm looking for is consistency. I mean, I don't want to hit it miles. Yeah, of course we want to hit it 300 yards. Everybody wants to hit it 300 yards. I'm not bothered. If I hit it 250, 240, that's fine, as long as I'm in play and play my second shot off the short stuff. I tried the M1, I struggled with it. I found that the middle of the M1 was great. When I struck it out the middle third of the club, if you like, 1, 2, 3, middle third, it was really, really good. Even out of the bottom, middle or top, it was really, really good. Once I started going towards the toe third or the heel third, I lost a lot of control with M1 and a lot of distance. I really did struggle with that. Maybe I had set it up wrong, I don't know. So it'll be interesting to see. I found that with the SLDR as well. The slider driver was the same with the first rail. If I missed the middle third of the club, I really did struggle. They then brought out the aero burner last year, or whenever it was, start of this year, it was just finished. Again, toe or heel strikes out of these thirds was alright. So I'm hoping that the M2 performs the same as that, but we'll see. Also, I never mentioned there is, you can change the loft on it. It comes in two heads, 10.5 and 9.5. This is the 10.5 regular version. You can change it 2 degrees up, so we can go 12.5 and go down to 8.5. Let's get flight scope on the go, let's give it a try. Okay, I've applied a little bit of impact tape to the face here. As I say, it's a new driver, so we don't want to scuff it all up. let's have a go. Let's see what TaylorMade M2 has to offer. Okay, into the wind. It's going to be tough today actually. Feels really nice. The sound off that's excellent. It's good if you can make that out. Caught that pretty middle. So it'll be interesting to see what the reading for that is. Into the wind, ball carried 245. Not bad. I normally carry about 260 when there's no wind, so I mean this is elevated and into the wind, so we're getting blown about a bit up here. Try and give us a little bit more. Sounded great though. Okay, wasn't so good. A little bit high on the face. Lost out to the right. Still carried 235. Not bad. Just going to lower this tee a fraction. Let's try and get a really good one here. Let's get this one out the middle. Try and get a really good strike on this. See what we get. That's it. Excellent little draw on that one. That was really good. Warming up now, obviously. Carried 251. So we're getting better as I get more warmed up. It feels great. The feel like the club's fantastic. I've got a lot of middle balls there. Really good. A little bit high in the face, to be honest. But it feels really good. I think the regular shaft's actually quite nice. It's a sort of softer shaft. Let's try one more. Let's get this turning over a little bit. Okay, good again. Excellent. Carry distance 251 on that, and I blocked it a little bit. 251, total distance 272. Good. Smash factor 1.4. Must try harder. But it feels great. When I look down at the ball, it's a duff ball. When I look down at the ball, the club head, it just looks lovely. That white titanium and the contrast between that and the black composite crown, the carbon, is great. So easy to line up. This club's half an inch longer than the M1. I guess they're lesser driver, that's a little bit cheaper. They want your average guy just to pick it up and hit it a little bit harder, a little bit further. So half an inch longer is going to increase the radius of the club, therefore it means more distance if you can control it, that is. Oh yeah, that was good, that was really good. So 251 carry distance to beat. 247. So I carried it 251, elevated into the wind. Happy with that, really happy. I like it. Let me just tee a ball up. Going to bring the camera over. There we go. Oh. Just to let you see how it looks when it's behind the ball. There we are. I'm trying to struggle with this camera. So there we go. It's got a little bit of tape on it, but you can see when it's down there how neat that looks. All lined up so easy. You can see if you're going left, see if you're going right. It's so good. Great. There we are. So guys, that's it. So that's TaylorMade M2 on flight scope here at Peebles Golf Club. Very, very good club, very impressed with it. I would recommend it. I might actually game it, you never know. Just now I've got a Nike Vapor Fly. What's happening with Nike, who knows.